In this video, we are going to understand two tricks of trigonometric tables in one video. So please see the video till the end of the video. Hello my awesome students, welcome back to my channel Akshar. I am Naina and I usually make videos related to NCERT solutions for classes 9 to 12. So let's have an introduction of the video. What we are going to study in this video is that first we are going to study the first trick of trigonometric table by using the table, and second we will use a triangle method to learn the second trick of trigonometric table.
So let us start our today's topic, which is trigonometric table tricks, right? So I am going to tell you two tricks which are there to learn the trigonometric table. Okay, so you do not need to learn or cram the complete table. By using these two tricks, whatever you think that it is fine for you, you can use that trick. Okay, so let us start with the very first trick and then we will move on to the second trick. So for the first trick is that what you have to do, we use our counting numbers 0, then 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we will first write down 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, our counting, and then divide each number by 4. Okay, because total numbers are 4, so that's why we are dividing each number by 4. Now take under root on all the numbers, and that's done, and you are done with your trigonometric table. So write down your values. 0 by 4 is what? 0 by something is always 0. Then 1 by 4 is what? Under root of 4 is what? Under root of 4 is 2. So it will be 1 by 2. If I am going to divide this value 1 by 2, 1 by under root of 2. And from this what I will get? Root 3 as it is, divided by under root of 4 is what? Under root of 4 is 2. So 4 and 4 will get cancelled out. I will get 1. So under root of 1 is always 1. Okay. So next thing. This is for the sine. All the values of sine are done. So for finding the values for the cos what you will do? You will write your equation in the, you will write your values in the reverse direction. That means this is 1. This will become root 3 by 2 here, and 1 by root 2 will come here, and 1 by 2 will come here, and this will be my 0. Okay, so coming to the next point, tangent. Tangent theta is what? You know that the formula of tangent theta is what? Tan theta is equal to sin theta divided by cos theta. Okay, so if you are going to divide these two values, then you will get your tan 0 degree. So 0 by 1 will give you what? 0 by anything is always 0. So next 30 degree will be what? 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. 1 by 2 is divided by root 3 by 2. So this 2 and 2 will get cancelled out, and what will be left with you is 1 by root 3. Okay, for tan 45 what you will do? 1 by root 2 is divided by 1 by root 2. So what you will get? You will be remained with 1 only. Okay, next root 3 by 2 is divided by 1 by 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled out, and you will be left with only root 3. Next 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is always 1 by 0 means 1 by 0 is always my infinity, means this term is not divisible. Okay, next coming to next, cot. Cot is what? Cot is the reverse of tangent. Cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. So whatever the value is here, I will do what? I will write down 1 by 0, which is equal to infinity. And for here what I will do? I will write down 1 upon 1 by root 3, which will come equal to root 3. Then 1 by 1 will become equal to 1. Then 1 by root 3, and this is what? This is 1 by 1 by 0. When it will go to the upper side, it will become equal to 0. Okay, similarly you know that secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. So cos theta is what? Cos theta is 0. So 1 by 1 is equal to 1. 1 by root 3 by 2, it will give me, when this 2 will go to the upper side, it will become 2 by root 3. This time I am picking the values of cos theta. So 1 upon 1 by root 2 is equal to root 2 by 1 is equal to root 2. Next 1 by 1 by 2, it will be what? It will become, this 2 will go to the upper side and it will become 2. Now coming to this, it is what? 1 by 0, and 1 by 0 will become equal to infinity. Next cosec theta is what? Similarly cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. So 1 by sin theta is what? Sin theta is my 0. So 1 by 0 will be equal to infinity. Then this 1 by 2 is 1 upon 1 by 2 will become equal to 2. So I am going to draw a line in between so that you can see the values clearly. So next 45, cosec 45 is what? 1 by root 2. So 1 upon 1 by root 2 will become equal to root 2. For this 1 upon root 3 by 2, it will become, it will go to this side and it will become 2 by root 3. Then 1 by 1 will be equal to 1 only. Okay, so this is the first trick. Using this trick you can find out the value of any trigonometric value. Okay, next, coming to the next, in your exam you can follow any trick whichever you feel is fine for you. So let us start our second trick. Okay, by using this second trick you will be able to find out the values of two angles at one time. Means suppose you know that the sum of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So suppose this is my right angle triangle 90 degree, and let us suppose that my this angle is equal to 0 degree. If this is 0, then automatically this angle will be equal to 90 degree. Okay, so we are going to find out the values of two angles 0 degree and 90 degree. Okay, so for all the angles I am going to find out sine 0, cos 0, tan 0, cot 0, cosec 0 and secant 0, as well as I will find out the values of sine 90, cos 90, tan 90, cot 90, cosec 90 and secant 90. Okay, so see, what is the formula? How I will find out both the values? By using this very simple diagram. It is going to save you a lot of time in your exam. Okay, so see, so first I will imagine that my this side is having a value of 0, this is 1 and this is also 1. Okay, this thing you have to imagine and you will be able to find out your values very easily, right? So now if this is my 90 degree, if this is my 90 degree, then the corresponding side will be hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse, this is my base and this is my perpendicular. Okay, and if I am going to find out the value of sine, so sine is what? Sine is my perpendicular by hypotenuse. This is sine, this is cos and this is tangent theta. So sine is what? Sine is my perpendicular by hypotenuse. The perpendicular is what? 0 and hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is my 1. So 0 by 1 will give me 0. Okay, next cos theta. Cos theta is what? It is base by hypotenuse. Base is what? Base is my 1 and hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is my also 1. So my answer will be 1. Okay, next tan 0. Tan 0 degree is what? Perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is my 0 and base is what? Base is my 1. So my answer will be 1. Okay, next cot 0. Cot 0 is what? Cot theta is what? This is cosec secant and cot. Cot theta is what? Cot theta is my base by perpendicular. So base is what? Base is my 1 and perpendicular is my 0, and 1 by 0 is what? 1 by 0 is always equal to infinity. Then cosec theta. Cosec theta is what? Cosec theta is hypotenuse by perpendicular. So hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is my 1, perpendicular is my 0. So again 1 by 0 is going to be infinity. Now coming to secant 0. Secant 0 is what? Hypotenuse by base. So hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is my 1 and base is my 1. So secant 0 will be equal to 1. Okay, so in the exam if you have to find out any value, so what you will you will simply draw this diagram and find out which is perpendicular, base and hypotenuse and calculate down its value within few seconds. Okay, so coming to sine 90 part. So this time I am going to do a little bit of change. This time I am going to imagine that this is my 90-degree angle. So if this is 90, so this time my hypotenuse will be this. Okay, if this is my hypotenuse, then this is my going to be my perpendicular and this is going to be my base. Okay, so sine theta is what? Sine theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is my 1 and hypotenuse is also 1. So my answer is 1 by 1, that is 1. Cos 90. Cos 90 is base by hypotenuse. Base is my 0 and hypotenuse is my 1. So 0 by 1 will give me equal to 0. 0 by 1 will be equal to 0. Then tan 90. Tan 90, tan theta is what? Tan theta is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is my 1. Base is my 0. So 1 by 0 will give me equal to infinity. So cot 90 degree. Cot 90 degree is what? Cot 90 is base by perpendicular. So base is what? My base is 0 divided by perpendicular is 1. So 0 by 1 will give me again 0. Cosec 90. Cosec 90 is what? Cosec is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is 1 divided by perpendicular is also 1. So 1 by 1 will give me 1. Secant is what? Secant is hypotenuse by base. So hypotenuse is my 1 and base is my 0. So 1 by 0 will give me equal to infinity. Okay, so 0 and 90 for all is done. Now let's come to know how to find out the values of 30 degree and 60 degree from one triangle only. So let us see now. In the previous triangle we have taken our values from 0, 1 and 1, right? So similarly we are going to take the values now, the counting from 1, 2 and 3 and put an under root on this value. Okay, so when I am going to find out the values for this sine 30. So this time sine 30, this time my perpendicular will be this, hypotenuse will be this and my base will be this. Okay, so this is the rule of trigonometry. I have not done anything, that this is my perpendicular, this is hypotenuse and this is my base. So perpendicular by hypotenuse. Now start writing the values only. Perpendicular is what? 1 and hypotenuse is what? It is 2. So this is the value of sine 30. Okay, coming to cos 30. Cos 30 is what? Base by hypotenuse. Base is what? Root 3 and hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is 2. Okay, next coming to tan 30. Tan 30 is what? Perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is 1 and base is what? Base is my root 3. This is the value of tan 30. Cosec 30 is what? Hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is 2 and perpendicular is 1. Secant 30. Secant 30 is hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse secant 30 is hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse is 2 and base is my root 3. Next cot 30. Cot 30 is what? Base by perpendicular. So base is what? Root 3 and perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is 1. Okay, now coming to sine 60. So this time my perpendicular and base will get changed. This will be my perpendicular, this will be base and this will be my hypotenuse. Okay, so write down the value. Sine 60 is what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular is what? Root 3, and hypotenuse is what? 2. Write down the values. Root 3 by 2. Cos is what? Base by hypotenuse. Base is my 1, hypotenuse is my 2. Tan 60 is perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is my root 3, and base is what? Base is my 1. Okay. Cosec 60 is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is my 2, and perpendicular is my root 3. Secant is what? Hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse is 2, and base is what? Base is 1. Cot 60 is what? Cot 60 is my base by perpendicular. So base is 1 divided by perpendicular is root 3. So by using this diagram only, you can find out the values of all the angles of all the trigonometric ratios. Okay, so left with the last is that you have to find out the value for 45 degree. So how you will find out the values of sine 45 degree angle? For 45 degree angle, let us imagine that my perpendicular, this base is this, and hypotenuse is this. Okay, so let us suppose my values of perpendicular and base are equal to 1, then automatically by Pythagoras theorem my hypotenuse will be equal to root 2. Okay, so sine 45 will be equal to what? Sine 45 will be perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular is 1 divided by hypotenuse is root 2. Cos 45 is what? Base by hypotenuse. Base is 1 and hypotenuse is root 2. Tan 45 is perpendicular by base, which is 1 by 1. Cosec is what? Hypotenuse by perpendicular. Hypotenuse is root 2 divided by 1. Secant is hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse is my root 2. Base is my 1. Then cot 45 is what? Cot 45 is base by perpendicular. So base is 1 divided by perpendicular is also 1. So this is the trick with which you can learn, or you can find out even the any value of trigonometric ratio in your exam within few.
If you find this video useful, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get more updates of my new such type of videos. So if you have any doubts, please add your comments in the comment box. So let's meet in the next video, in which we are going to start the chapter number 9 of class 10th, some applications of trigonometry. Till then, take care and bye bye.